Okay, here we are for part 2 of our Northern BC road trip. In this episode, we're going to be checking out PG and Valemount. My name's Ben Haggar, and welcome to Local Flavours. Prince George is the largest city in Northern BC and sits right in the middle of the province. It's about an 8 or 9 hour drive from Vancouver, and just over 3 hours from our last stop at Burns Lake in episode 1. PG is kind of like the gateway to Northern BC, where if you're coming from the south like most of us are, or even east or west, or even possibly north, you're going to have to come right through PG, and is definitely worth taking the time to spend a few days here to check out the riding. So the main riding areas here, you've got the university that's right in town, along with Otway. And those are both a bit more XC, but if you really want to get that all-mountain enduro fix, then Pederney is definitely where it's at. For riding in the Pederney area, there's 2 main parking lots. The lower lot is kind of the main go-to lot for your ride, so you can always finish at the end of a downhill. But if you are using the upper lot, you've got this beautiful pump track up here. And a little pro tip, if you do end your ride and you think that you want to end it on a high note, I'd say take the ridge trail back instead of this awful sand hill slog that I just did under the power lines back here. Definitely not recommended. A few of the classic trails here are the Kitchen Sink, which is a lot of woodwork and skinnies. You've got Papa Woods DH, which is more sandy downhill style. You got 50 Shades, Otter Alley, more jumps and tech. And although the blacks and the blue trails are the stars of the show, there's definitely something for everyone to ride up here. All right, so just about to drop into Ditch Pig here. It's a fast, flowy blue trail, perfect first ride of the day. And great way to just get the legs going, feel the flow, feel how your bike's moving, and it's a heck of a lot of fun. Okay, just about to drop into Ditch Pig here. It's got a little climb at the start. Pretty low angle trail, so there's going to be a bit of pedaling, but these corners are so much fun. Woo! Little table there, lots of jumps. Little pedal section to keep your heart going. Ooh, perfect conditions today. A little bit of mud in the holes, but these corners are just primo. Definitely want to hit the windy section. These corners are just so good. Great way to feel out your bike for the first ride of the day. Little hip here. Yeah. And in the lower section, super fast, nice airs, and the quick corners. Oh, almost offline on that tech section. Oh, so much fun. Great way to feel out the bike. Woo! That was Ditch Pig. From Prince George, we head east on Highway 16. Valemount is only a 3-hour drive away towards the Alberta border. Less than an hour into the drive, the mountains get noticeably bigger as we head into the Caribou Range towards the Rocky Mountains. Valemount's the last stop on our Northern BC road trip here. Nestled at the intersection of the Rockies, the Monashees, and the Caribou Mountains, this picturesque little town of around 900 people has a bike membership of 200 members, which is pretty impressive. The main riding area is the Valemount Bike Park, which is literally right in town. They boast the nicest shuttle road in BC, or you can pedal the climb trail about 2/3 of the way up to the top. Some local highlights are High Roller, Turducken, and Moby Dick, which can be combined into a top-to-bottom descent full of jumps and fast flow. There's a great XC loop when you combine the northern and southern traverse trails, and there's a brand new 20-kilometer blue-green loop on adjacent Swift Mountain. After riding, you can head into town for a pint at Three Ranges Brewing, named for the intersection of the mountain ranges here, and Kinbasket Lake is a great spot to cool off with a swim. So did I save the best for last? We'll soon find out. So I'm at the top of the Valemount Bike Park here. It's the same staging area for High Roller, and I'm about to drop into a trail called the Craig. So the Craig was built in 2019, a memorial trail for Everett Craig, and it's an awesome mix of kind of new school tech. So it's got a bit of flow, it's got some jumps, it's got rocks and roots and a little bit of everything. And the bugs are really bad, so I'm gonna get riding. Hey, dropping into the Craig, one of the newest trails up here. Valemount Bike Park. Starts off meandering through the forest here. Nice raw feel to the trail. Some beautiful corners. A little rock table. Another little rock booter. Super cool takeoff. Bit more techy flat corner here. Oh, a little step down. And a nice catcher. Love the armoring here on the berms. Had a bit of rain the last few days, so the moss is just popping. Take the outside line there. This is a really cool section. All these stones were brought in to make this really cool slab. Not a lot of natural rock up here, so pretty amazing that they brought those in with a machine. Ooh, nice viewpoint too. Okay, a little breather at the viewpoint there. Can never ride past a good viewpoint. Comes into a little jump section, again armored. This is one of the coolest features of the trail. 270-degree berm into this grotto area, which is the Craig, basically Scottish for cave. And you get into some beautiful flowy corners, swoopy. Oh, so good. Popping around the rocks here. Amazing section. Getting back out into the main clear cut. Nice bit of wood feature here. Woo, little jump off. More rock clips here. Some smaller tables. Phew. Yeah. All right, we're just about to drop into High Roller here, and because you don't want to see me casing jumps all the way down, I'm gonna pass it over to local boy Tanner here.
Yeah, I hope you enjoy the ride.
Sweet, let's do it.
Here we go on High Roller. Little drop to start it off. Couple burns. Tabletops. Optional little drop there. I prefer the rock roll. Hey guys. Pretty good. Here goes. Coming into my favorite line on High Roller. Sorry for hitting the camera there, guys. Step up. Step down. that one. Woo! That was it.
Well, that wraps up our Northern BC road trip. There's so much riding in these areas that I've only just scratched the surface and only just hit the major destinations. Everyone seems to be catching the mountain bike bug up here in towns like Houston, Fort St. James, Hazelton, Vanderhoof, McBride. They've all got their own emerging riding scenes. What's really cool to see is that all of the different communities are helping each other out to expand the communal and individual trail networks. I've loved my time here in the north. Everyone has been super welcoming, great vibes, and I can't wait to come back again and dig a little bit deeper. Thanks for joining in.